If you really want me, why the hell aren't you here right now? Oh boy, it's getting hard trying to figure you out.
Stranger Things Season 5, Episode 4. We're here. Hey guys, what's up? It's your bestie Evan. Welcome back to the channel. So guys, like I said, Episode 4 of Volume 1. We're here. We're ready to see what happens. Episode 3 was so, eventful. I just know Episode 4 is going to end on a cliffhanger, and I'm not going to want to have to wait a month for the next 4 episodes. But I cannot wait any longer. I have to see what happens in Episode 4. Alright guys, let's go ahead. Let's just check it out.
Do you know who I am?
An evil child kidnapper.
I'm just a mom. A regular mom.
Can't trust that motherfucker.
Very, very
Cannot trust him. Let it take him.
He sent the monsters after you.
Suck my fat one!
Jesus, what?
You just signed your death warrant, dipshit. You're just a psycho and you're going to jail.
Are we sure we can't let him take Derek? We can just help the next kid. That's fine.
You want him? You're gonna have to come through me.
The gates are kind of like peanut butter boppers, right? Gives way to a gooey, creamy core. If I fast enough, I think the beamer could punch a hole straight into the gate on its home turf in the upside down. Follow it straight back to Holland.
Punch it.
Do it. It's gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna. We're not gonna make it. It's not gonna work. It's not about. Stop. Stop. Jesus Christ!
Chapter 4, Sorcerer.
Pockety, pockety.
Oh no. They're taking all the kids out. Okay.
It means I can't hear the signal.
Well, then listen harder, Henderson. You want to try to put these on? I'm driving.
Steve, slow down. Jonathan, Nancy, Dustin, it's Joyce. Please answer me.
Sometimes at the squawk, when a signal comes in too strong, it overloads the whole system. I think that's what this was, an overload.
She became a part of it somehow, like it was doing something to her. And there were others. There's 3 others. He's escalating, and he's coming for more.
Yeah, 8 more, if this is accurate, which brings him to a total of 12.
What does he want with them?
He wants to recreate the project. Because weren't there originally 13? It would be him and 12.
Vecna's not the only one that wants these kids.
11 was at the Wheeler house the same night Holly was taken. 24 hours later, we've got 3 more missing kids.
So we're pulling the kids into the upside down? Oh no, the magazines were outside the main gate, but...
With all due respect, these kids are in danger. To use them as bait seems reckless.
Say it. Ah, yes.
I'm sorry for scaring you. You're Max. You skateboard and never take off your Walkman.
How am I in here when I'm in a coma in Hawkins General? That's a very reasonable question.
Holly, I know what the note says because Henry didn't write it. I did.
You're one of them, aren't you?
One of what?
The monsters.
Do I look like a monster? Well, would a monster know that your brother tried to get a mohawk until your sister stopped him?
What color was this mohawk?
Hot orange. Welcome.
Where are we?
In a memory. This place, this world, it's a prison.
Cargo has arrived. I repeat, cargo has arrived.
Tunnels.
Dick.
What?
What? You guys know Tom, Dick, and Harry, right? None of you have seen The Great Escape?
No.
Well, basically, it's about these POWs, right? Just like this one, and they need to escape. They have to hide the tunnels from the Nazis, so they put Dick in the washroom. And personally, for us, I like Dick. Oh, sorry, the washroom. I actually don't even... Never mind.
He doesn't have his powers. If he doesn't have his powers, how could he have anything to do with Holly's kidnapping?
You can ask him before I kill him.
You hit that on a jump, you're gonna alert the whole damn base.
Not if I time it with the thunder. It's 7 seconds. 6. 7.
Lone Cemetery. How the hell are you contacting us from there?
Right, you don't know.
We're working on a solution.
Solution? What kind of solution? You're gonna let me jump?
Let's go, before I change my mind.
I know that's right.
Vecna's curse. It never goes away.
How are you here?
You mean shouldn't I be dead? And for a moment, I was. But then I felt something.
Joyce!
It's the play. Or like around the same time as the play.
Better see you there, Harrington.
Friday night? You wish.
Hawkins. 30 years ago. I was trapped inside Henry's mind. His memories.
Like Camazotz. A Wrinkle in Time. Camazotz is like this dark planet that's under the control of it, which is this giant disembodied evil brain.
You really only have a few doors open to you. Door 1, you take your own life. Door 2, accept your fate. Or door 3.
You escape.
I chose door 3. Ended up right back at the beginning. And that's when I heard her. I heard Kate Bush.
Is she one of your friends?
You could say that.
So this music was coming from Lucas.
Even after all this time, he hadn't given up on me. Then it would lead me out of here. Back home.
But
At least that's what I thought. Everything went wrong.
I'm in. Do you copy? Repeat, I'm in. Do you copy?
Yes, we copy. We copy. And remember, you're not dipshit Derek. You're delightful Derek.
You're too early. God.
Sorry.
Can I give your old man a heart attack? Nice job, by the way.
Thank you
For what?
for teaching me.
Always.
Were you talking about Henry?
I do have to say, I do love that we are getting these two communicating and being friends, because I feel like it's been very tense between them. So getting to see them together is just nice.
Except I'm not Vecna. You sort of are. In real life, you're more like a sorcerer.
Now,
This door of yours, why it's soft like a peanut butter bopper?
You got something to say, Byers? Why don't you just come out and say it, man?
I'm just saying,
Okay.
maybe you shouldn't be making the calls from now on.
I agree with Steve. Okay, we can't just sit here. This wall can't go on forever.
This wall is a circle.
How exactly do you figure that?
Because unlike you, I didn't sleep through Algebra 1. So much to learn. Rather we have. Remember when we were out looking for Hop and you heard that sound off of Irwin Road? It was coming from this wall, which is important because that gives us 3 known locations.
You don't need to see your work. We get it. You think it's all a big circle.
It's about the center.
Permanent energy.
Hawkins' lab.
It was his first memory of me, and it led me through new memories. Terrible memories. It was the night that Vecna killed me. I finally found it. A way out.
Is this whenever we were seeing, and I thought that maybe she was gonna break out of it?
So close that I could feel his hand on mine.
Hello, man.
I ran. I'll never forget the look on his face that day. He was scared. More than scared, he was terrified. This memory. He won't come in. I have a plan. A plan to get us out of here. But if you want to get out of here, if you want to escape Camazotz,
Tell me what I need to do.
Do you, by any chance remember Tammy Thompson?
Yeah, isn't she that terrible singer?
With Tammy, I would finally be able to be myself, you know, all of myself. Because there was always this part of me that kind of scared me, you know? But I thought that if Tammy loved me, all of me, you know, I wouldn't be so scared anymore. All of a sudden, I was looking at this little version of myself. She was so carefree. She just loved every part of herself. It was never about don't have Tammy. I was looking for answers in somebody else, but I had all the answers. Once I did that, I felt so free. Like I could finally be
Rock Robin.
Rockin' Robin.
Make a sound, it'll be your last.
We're through.
Continue breathing. I want you to picture yourself on a beach. You listen to it lap the sandy shore, like a dog slurping from his bowl. It's called visualization. Mom does it when she's out of Valium. Go.
Howdy.
Feel the sand under your butt.
I have been looking for you for a very long time. My name is
Dr. K. You and your men are going to die.
Chance looking for Mr. What's-It? Right through there.
Y'all would let this snitch.
Balls.
We've been spotted! Oh, no!
Just get him out of here.
Ashley Clyde is a snitch!
why? Why risk her life for the other? What do you know that I don't? Not the sharpest, are we? Cavalry's on its way.
That's all right. I'll be quick.
I'm gonna find Nancy and the others. Whoa, hey.
It's just a failsafe, okay? I'm not gonna risk losing you. I will not risk it.
Duffer.
I want you to know how proud I am of you. I'm proud of who you are.
Noah!
I love you, Jane.
I will stop watching right here. Point blank period. I'll stop.
Protection.
If I may interject, officer, I've seen what's coming. And no disrespect meant, but you and your men can't protect shit!
They're here.
Take the nearest threat. Engage on sight.
Repeat, we are under attack.
Eyes on me! Stay close! If we move quick enough, I think we can make it. Get into the tunnels and get the hell out of here.
It's her, isn't it?
to be friends.
I just needed to stop being so goddamn scared.
Oh, the rainbow ship. I don't know the last time I was that speechless. Holy shit. So, I guess we'll break this down. Wow. So much happened in this episode. So, we start off with Turnboat. They're still in the barn. And the Demogorgon breaks in. And Joyce goes to bat. He ends up getting hit by the car, which ends up sending Will into, like, the pain of getting hit by a car. And then it rips open a hole to go back to the Upside Down, through which Dustin, Steve, Nancy, and Jonathan go through. So they're all in the Upside Down, as well as Elle and Hopper. Elle and Hopper decide to break into the military base and put her training to good use. But before that, we learn more about Max and Holly and where and why Max is where she is. And we learn about her kind of learning about the world that she has been in this coma. We devise a plan to kidnap the kids that Vecna could be going after, so that Vecna and the Demogorgons can't catch them, by tunneling them out of the barracks that they were stuck in, by sending Turnboat in to be an insider for us. And it works until, I guess, they busted a water pipe. Once that happens, they got a couple more, and then eventually they got found out by the military people because of the water that was spraying out. We get a lot more information about what world, like I said, what world Max was in, but with that we also learn about a lot about the world being one or Henry's or Vecna's, like, memories and experiences, and then how she was able to rip through into her own memories, and then going through the stuff that she was dealing through, like when she got cursed by Vecna, etc. We see Robin realize, whenever I had paused it and talked about how Will and Mike were actually having, like, a touching, friendly moment, like they were actually standing and actually having conversation and being what friends look like compared to the last couple seasons. And we see Robin put two and two together, which is great. So Will doesn't have to try to explain it, and because we know it wouldn't go very well. The scene of Max going towards Lucas, like she's gonna bust through out of the coma, and it closes, she turns around and Henry is standing there. That was so, like, just like, we were so close to having Max back in that moment. Which is funny, because if you watch my reaction to that episode, links in the cards, last episode, I called it felt like in that moment, it was like we were going to get her back, like we were going to go into her mindscape. And this episode was the first time we were actually in her mindscape, that we knew it was in her mindscape, except like the last 2 seconds of last episode. But that was so cool. And Max is still, she has just grown so much, even though she hasn't been, I guess she really, like, it feels like it's been forever since Max has been a main character, but that's because this season took forever for them to get it to us. I guess it's been like 18 months or something like that, but like in the actual show, like, it's been 18 months in their universe, but for us it's been 3 years, so it feels like it's been forever since Max has been like a main character. But that's just because none of them have been main characters, because it's been in between seasons. So we get this touching conversation between Will and Robin in the tunnels, and she really gives him some really good advice, talking about, well, I realized that I had it in me all this time, like, I didn't need anybody else, which, as we saw at the end, ended up being the push that he needed to find his powers that he has, which is so cool. In my ranking video I did, where I ranked theories and how likely I thought they were going to happen, I put Will getting powers in the very likely category. So while I am correct in theory, I also said in the video that I didn't think that he would have powers like 11. So technically incorrect. But I also did put in very likely and said that I thought that he would have powers through his connection with Vecna. Correct. So I guess you could give me like a 50-50 on whether you think that I technically got this correct or not. But I think I did a pretty well enough job. So next up we saw 11 and Hop going through more shit in the Upside Down. We saw Linda Hamilton's character get tipped off that they were there and that they needed to get over there and pretty much stop them. That they were there in their vicinity, like they could catch her. And part of me wanted to feel like maybe Linda didn't feel the same way that like the military has felt in the past about her, until we got a conversation where it was clarified that she thinks that 11 is the one that is capturing the kids and etc., etc. We get the scene of Hop caught up in the monster after he was able to knock out the other guy, who I said his name and I already forgot it. Akers is his name. So we see that after Hop is able to get rid of Akers, make sure that he's not fucking around with them anymore, he gets caught up in that with that sort of plant looking demo something. I still don't think we've gotten like an actual for sure answer on that. And then we see her turn like the hot and cold, where we see that like under heat it has less power, but under the cool it has more power. That's not a new concept for us to know. And then L distracts Dr. K enough that Hopper is able to get free, and then he's able to knock K out. And then we get... Okay, I have to rewind. After that, I'm trying to jump ahead. We get the kids loaded into the bus. We get the Demogorgons showing up and fucking shit up. We get this scene right here where we realize that it is indeed Callie, number 8, is back. That's insanity to me, that we have confirmation that she is there. Which, if they were looking for 11, it would make sense that they would know that there is more than 11. And if they know anything about... They're in the Upside Down, so obviously they need to know something about Victor Creel and number 1. And it would make sense that if there was another person with powers, they would find her. It would only make sense. And then we get an elongated version of this conversation between Vecna and Will. We didn't get all of that to begin with. We got a lot more information now. And we even get like a little montage of Will over the years being, in Vecna's eyes, weak. and saying that he has chosen these kids to recreate, I assume recreate the project like his father had done. Spoilers for the play if you haven't seen the play. But that, and then we get this cute little montage of young Will meeting young Mike and becoming friends. And then them like over the years, and we get to see his drawings, and we get to see younger Jonathan, them putting together Castle Byers. We get so many cool shots and so much, we learn so much, all for it to result in Will being like having his powers and be able to stop these Demogorgons due to his connection with the hive mind. And it ends with the blood, the nosebleed wipe. Oh, guys, how am I gonna wait a month to find out what happens next? I'm stressed out. But guys, that's the first 4 episodes. So, death count, I don't think anybody died. Unless they count, because I know Ted is in a coma. They haven't said that he's dead yet. So far, I believe the only deaths that we have, we can assume that Akers is dead. I believe he's dead. Sergeant Ramirez was one of the ones that was in there when Hopper started shooting, so he's dead. We can assume, I believe, Lieutenant Sullivan is dead. I think that's the only 3 so far, besides like there was the doctor that was in the closet cabinet that they shot up and he fell out, and then just like nameless people, like side, like just background, like military people, and some of the Demogorgons, obviously. Fun fact about the Akers, he is actually the person who portrayed Dr. Brenner in the prequel play, The First Shadow. So his casting was actually like really, really cool in my opinion. But yeah, guys, that is everything we have so far. I will for sure be coming at y'all with some more videos talking about everything that we've learned, everything we've seen, and then also what we're expecting to see coming up on Christmas. We will be talking about all of it, so if you guys want to stay a part of that conversation, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload my videos. Don't forget to like, and also hit the share button and share this video with a friend. It would really mean a lot to me. If you guys are interested in uncut, unedited versions of my videos due to copyright and exclusive content that doesn't make it to YouTube, I have the link to my Patreon down in the description below with the links to all my social media as well. And I will see y'all in the next one.